It's time to face the truth with Jason Hendrickson. Facing the truth can be hard, but it's necessary. Now face the truth with Jason Hendrickson on Faith Expressions Gospel Radio.
Hey everybody, welcome to Face the Truth. I want everybody to say what's up to my sister Tiiffany Andrews. What's up, Tiff?
Hello.
How you doing? Thank you for calling in to my show, Face the Truth, and I'm so excited about what God is doing with you right now, and we are just proud of you. I want to start off saying that. New York City, New Jersey, Connecticut, we are just godly proud of you to see what is going on with you, and we just want to say congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So how does it feel to be on Sunday's Best? Like, tell us what that experience has been like for you.
That experience has been great in itself, to be around such a great anointing gifts, creative gifts, is definitely amazing. It has been such a major learning experience, learning the difference in what I would say is how to merge ministry and artistry together. Mm-hmm. And that's something that I cannot always say that I did or was good at.
Wow. That's powerful. So now, how have you been able, because those of you that don't know Tiiffany, she's a preacher that just happens to sing. She's not a singer that preaches. She's a preacher that happens to sing. How are you able to hold that in? Because I'm telling you, it every time you get up there, the whole atmosphere shifts. How do you refrain from just going crazy? Do they like tell you, listen, don't start preaching, don't take us to church, don't do that? How do you prevent yourself from doing that? Because I'll be in the house like screaming like, get him, Tiff, get him.
How have I been able to do that? Okay, so there's a scripture in the Bible that says, the gift of the prophet is subject to the prophet.
Right.
I've learned the key word, which is it transcends through every dynamic in our lives, and it's called discipline. Mm-hmm. Your gift is not so out of control that you don't have the control to discipline yourself to understand where you are. But I've also learned with discipline comes the fact that you win so many souls.
Wow.
Why? Because there are some people that may not understand that.
Right.
Although you may feel it, the people that you are engaged in may not understand that. So you have to be careful how you engage the people. Doesn't mean I'm less anointed. No. Doesn't mean that I'm less powerful. No. It's just that I've disciplined myself in the atmosphere that I'm around to know, okay, I'm here to sing. Yes, the preacher may show up from time to time. And if allowed, and when allowed, when it's definitely a God thing, it won't be shut down. As you can see in one of the episodes, the dual episode, there was a girl that I had to challenge. Her name was Tiffany Moore, a phenomenal gift. But there was a shift that happened. They actually dropped the behind-the-scenes footage. And in that moment, they just let me go.
Wow.
And when they allowed it, when I paid, number one, you got to pay attention to your surroundings.
Right.
You must pay attention to the leaders. And no, Erica Campbell, Kelly Price, Jonathan McReynolds, Kirk Franklin, they're not pastors, but they are leaders of this particular competition. So you must pay attention to your surroundings. So that's how I've been able to navigate being there and being sensitive to the move of God. And because of the fact that I showed the discipline, I then gained their respect. And
that's good.
That's definitely humbling. It's hard, but it can be done.
That's good. Now, we're going to settle something right here and right now, because there is a rumor out on you that you are from Brooklyn. And there is a rumor out on you that you are from New Jersey. Now, I'm telling everybody that you're from Brooklyn. I don't care what nobody else says. I told him, I said, listen, Tiffany's my sister and she's from New York. Can you please set it straight for all these people that are going to be listening and tuning in? Where are you from, Tiffany? New York or New Jersey? Which one is it?
I'll say this. I left New Jersey in a controversial way.
Okay.
So sometimes when you're gifted and you're nasty to people, that leaves a disdain and a bad taste in their mouth.
Right.
So I haven't been a perfect angel, and I would dare not say that I was perfect. But what I will say is that New York is the place where I got a healing from, as it pertains to my gift. There were several people in New York that showed me love. One person in particular who took me under his wing for almost 12 years was Bishop Jesse Christopher Davenport. He was one of the leaders that I sat under for 12 years.
Wow.
And that helped to cultivate the gift. He was one of the first people to take me out of town with him, to travel on the road. That's how I learned about the road, learned what to expect, learn how to be treated.
Right.
Those are things, basic fundamentals. And then again with yourself, later on in those years, singing with your group. Very, very excited. I can't say everything, but what I can say is we're working on some things musically, and I can't wait to get to the table to actually sit down and put everything in its legal perspective, because I want to be fair.
Right.
And I want you to be fair, but I'm grateful to be able to sing one of the songs that you wrote. And, just that's what I can say. I'm from New Jersey by way of New York. And there were people who showed me love in New Jersey, but there was a lot of more people that showed me love in New York.
Well, I got to tell you, man, and I've never said this to you publicly, but from the inception of my ministry, God has always surrounded me with people that can sing circles around me. No, I'm serious. Like when I look at you, and that just shows your humility, because for you to come and submit to my leadership the way you did and lend your gift the way you did, not just you, but I look at Earl Jones, Cherub, Darrell Cunningham. I mean, everybody that can really sing really sung with me. And I'm like, man, I look at what you guys are doing now, and I'm just grateful that I was able to be a part of the process. You know what I mean? You can't take credit for what God is doing, but you can acknowledge that you are a part of people's journey, and it's real humbling. And I want to say thank you, Tiff, because you was my ace in the hole. If things wasn't going right at an engagement, I knew without a shadow of doubt, just turn Tiffany loose. And if you turn Tiffany loose, we gonna be all right. And you bailed us out so many times, and I just want to say thank you for just being a friend and being a comrade in ministry, and just helping to sharpen me, because being around greater singers made me a better singer. It made me a better writer, and all of that stuff, man. So I don't take it lightly, and I'm really honored that you would lend your gift to my ministry for the time that you did, and still even moving into your solo career, that you would even reach back and say, hey, Pastor, I want to record one of your songs. So that's what's up. And I think that's how it should be done, because
absolutely. I find myself now, I can honestly say, I don't, I guess the higher you go, you should become like this.
Yeah.
I thank God that I have the mindset to become a little more reclusive as it pertains to separating your solo career and your personal life. I've watched many great ones fall in front of me because they did not separate the two, and they wanted to mix everything together.
Wow.
And so I'm learning the balance between, this is what I'm going to allow you to see, this is what I'm going to let you in on, and then learning how to keep my personal life personal, whether it be my children, whether it be different challenges I go through, because everybody cannot be or cannot handle you outside of what they see in your career. It's almost like going to a hospital for a surgery. Everyone is not in the room when you are getting surgery. Only specialized people can come in that room because they understand the depth of what is about to happen. They understand that you can get an infection when opened up like that. And so I'm very careful, even when it comes down to my children. They're very, very gifted, but I'm careful with exposing them to an atmosphere like this. And so I'm very careful. I do want to say I appreciate you considering the gift that I have, because a lot of times people are so focused, and this ain't church talk. I talk to you outside of this, and
Yes.
that's what makes you so wonderful, because you are a touchable person, and I'm starting to realize, being on the scene like that, people want to engage with people that are touchable.
Yes.
That understands their slightest cry. People are going through so much, but thank you for allowing me the opportunity. And I do want to say to any background singer, anyone who's considering this, you have to understand that you are serving on someone else's platform. You cannot get so high-minded, thinking because you are being used at the moment, that is your stage. You must understand that you are fulfilling someone else's vision. And the moment you feel like you're bigger than them is the moment that you need to leave.
Wow. That's big, Tiff. That's big, because I think one of the things that we miss are moments, because when you serve, that's actually a moment of you planting a seed. And one thing I've learned in my ministry is that seed is unstoppable. If someone comes in your front yard and plants orange seeds in the dirt that's in front of your house, a construction crew can come and pour cement over that dirt. But guess what's going to break through that concrete? Your seed. Your seed is unstoppable. So that's why I move the way I move. Because in this industry, Tiff, there's so many people that, when nobody knew them, they spoke to everybody. Now that everybody knows them, they don't speak to nobody. And I thank you for not changing. I thank you for remaining touchable yourself, because you're on your way somewhere. This is just the beginning. And it's like, listen, we all know God's hand when we see it. God's hand is on you, girl. You know what I'm telling you? And I don't care what personal issues you have been through, what you have fought with in your life. None of that can stop the hand of God that's on you. It's going to happen no matter what. No matter what the enemy says, no matter what your haters say, no matter what anything that is an obstacle tries to get in your way, it's going to happen. Your season is now, because you're not one of the people that I have to give this word to so many times. I had to give this word, and you're going to holler when I tell you this, but there's some people that I heard sing. I said, now listen here. You may not get to Sunday's best, but you just do your best on Sundays. But you are definitely Sunday's best, and it's so great to see you moving up in the competition, and it's friendly competition, because all three of the three finalists are all my people. Josh, Melvin is my nephew, you my sister. So it's just good to see y'all. And all three of y'all are just amazing gifts. So, it's good. And however it goes, whatever direction it happens, what can we expect from you after this? This is what we want to know.
Well, I tell people this. Some people, they have their preference. And you're entitled to your preference. I say win, lose, or draw. It's still a win-win situation.
Right.
And I've based myself in that, and to be honest, I have to say this while I have the opportunity. There's a few things that, there's two nuggets particularly that God dropped in my spirit while going through this competition, because I prayed a lot. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to win.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those things was, I was reading 2 Samuel 17, and it talks about Saul. We always hear everybody say, obedience is better than sacrifice, but I read down a little further. And in reading that particular scripture, God said something to me. He said, Tiffany, would you rather win with people and not win with me? Or would you rather win with me and I take you everywhere you want to go that you couldn't even fathom or dream of?
Wow.
And I realized then, I said, you know what, God, I'd rather win with you because I'll have favor that's unmatched, that's undeniable. Your hand will still be with me. And even if you don't do those things, the mere fact that you saved my life and brought me to this place is enough to be thankful and grateful for. And so I realized going through this competition, it really wasn't about the win for me.
Wow.
It's about my life story getting out and helping someone else hold on. As you often say, you go through things for other people. I've had several testimonies of young women, young men saying, if I didn't hear you on Sunday's Best, one lady told me, it's okay, share my testimony. I don't care, you can say my name. I'm not going to do that. But I will share her testimony. She reached out to me and said, I have 6 children. I went through everything that you've gone through and more. She said, but because I heard your voice, I did not take my life.
Wow. Wow.
So I was going to take my life when my children went to bed, and they would have woke up to me being dead.
Wow. That is so powerful.
And so it's just things like that. But people can expect for my single to drop. I'm very excited about that. There were some challenges there. But God is just faithful. He always puts the right people in place. He puts the right management in place, the right people who want to sow. And again, I say that all predicated on your prayer life. You have to be specific in prayer what you need God to do.
Absolutely.
That is, you know, I know we see people, but you have to understand how they got there was through prayer.
Wow.
And anything that you obtain without prayer, it's illegal. It's illegal.
Listen, you are tuned in to the Face the Truth show. This is how we do radio in 2019. It's so amazing. We got some amazing people on our Facebook Live. If you guys have any questions for Tiffany, you can ask some questions. We're going to talk to her for about another 10 minutes. And because she is a busy lady. She got a whole lot going on. And we got some amazing people. So if any of you guys that are on Facebook or on Instagram Live with us that want to ask Tiffany a question, come on, this is the time to shoot it. But I got some questions for you, Tiff. On here on Face the Truth, there's a word game that we like to play, and I want to play that with you. Is that all right?
Okay.
I don't know why every one of my guests that I do this with, they get so nervous when I say this. It's going to be good, though. Trust me. My brother David Keonan said, what's up, Tiff?
Hey.
All right, so I want you to listen to the 2 words that I'm going to give you this, and I want you to tell me which one you would prefer. Are you ready?
All right.
Affirmation versus accomplishment. Which one would you prefer?
I'm gonna go for affirmation.
Okay. All right. We gonna go in between this word game and the questions of our audience online. Nathaniel wants to know what made you want to go on the show when you have already been touching people with your gift.
I felt like it was a tool that could expand ministry. Could be used to enlarge what the enemy, in a sense, was trying to rob me of. There was a point in my life where I had went, and people have to understand, I tried out for season 6.
Oh, wow. That was the next question. Somebody asked, was this your first time? I didn't know that.
I tried out for season 6, and they did not. I got through all of the rounds. I stood with all of the people, and because I was pregnant with my son, they said I was a high insurance risk to the show, but they didn't have me back. However, the connection there at that time was J.J. Harrison.
Okay.
Most people do not know that I am the person that sings No Reason to Fear.
Oh, is that you? I thought that voice sounded familiar.
That is me.
And, killing that song. Killing that song.
Some people are still just finding out, okay, you were the one who did that song, and so it's that was the great connection there. That particular season, I didn't want to go through rejection again.
Wow.
So this time the process was a little different. After receiving the call to come do the audition and then getting there, and they actually taking me through the process, I was like, okay, cool. Made it there, but I needed to do it for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to do it for God.
Right.
I needed to do it to make the devil a liar, because sometimes the enemy will have you sit in the place of rejection, say, oh, it's not worth it, I'm not going to do it again. Sometimes you have to try things again. I believe that this time when I tried it again, because my heart was right, certain people who were not supposed to be in my life had exited, God opened the way. Because sometimes God will hold things up until certain people leave your life.
Do y'all hear the preacher coming out of her? This is what I'm telling you. She is not just a preacher who a singer that preaches. She's a preacher that sings. And I know for a fact that there can be, and you said something that was so powerful one night on the show, that your misery birthed your ministry. And that went viral because so many people can relate to that on so many levels. But I was teaching the other night, and I said to the group of people I was talking to, I said that value has always been there in all of us because we were made in the image of God. The value has always been there. But you take, for instance, the lady with the alabaster box. What she had on the inside was valuable, but it could not become usable until it was broken. It's so crazy that what was in the alabaster box was oil, and in order for the oil to be produced, there had to be crushing. But in the midst of it being crushed, it became valuable and was put on the inside. But she could not complete her assignment and could not do the ministry that was given to her to do until she was willing to break what was valuable. So when we look at ourselves, Tiff, all of us, and I hope that this helps somebody that's listening, you really don't become usable until you get broken.
It's the truth.
Yeah, because the value has always been on you. The gift to sing, that's always been on you. The gift to preach, the gift for us to do music, it always was there from the foundation of us being born in our mother's womb. But we had to go through a season of breaking in order to become usable. So what we're seeing right now is your brokenness, because you are being used at another level. But that did not come without you going through a season of breaking. So, you know, when God...
That's the truth. One thing I started to realize, and I had to continue to say yes to God. And I'm going to tell you why. When we say yes to God, and you talked about brokenness, I had to say that I'm willing to continually be broken in order to be used by you. And that is a hard place, because, you know, when we in church, we on that high, we like, and my answer will be yes, Lord, yes. We start crying and speaking in tongues. But the more sober I became in God, I had to think, okay, am I willing to go through another crushing again?
Wow.
This last crushing, it felt like it almost killed me. But it wasn't trying to kill me. It was really trying to mold me. Can I stand that kind of pressure again?
Wow.
Can I stand to be ridiculed? Because, you know, along with this, you know, you have your critics. And the sad part is you have the critics not just in the world, but you have your critics in the church. Who some may know some of your story and will take it and change it and manipulate it to make you look bad. And you have to be so focused that you don't focus on the room, or you don't focus on things. And unless you're willing to be open up to that, you're really not ready for this. And I told somebody this the other day, They say, oh, you're traveling a lot, you're going to this place, you're going to that place. You hear people say, I'm anointed for the nations. No, that takes a national crushing.
Yes. Yes.
You got to be willing to be broken in that place. So I had to get to a place where I said, okay, God, I'm going to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's one of the things that I've said in the song with JJ, not fully understanding, because when the presence of God is on you and you really let him lead you, you say a lot of things, and then when I say you come to yourself,
right,
you listen, you're like, whoa, I said that.
Right.
God, you using me to say that? Oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
But then I have to live those things and be tested on those things.
Wow.
Gotta stand out, gotta preach out. And so I concur and I say to people, look, if you want to do this, if you want to go after this, you have to be willing to be crushed in front of people.
Yeah.
When Jesus went through, it wasn't private, it was public.
Yeah. Yeah.
People saw him beat. They saw him ripped his race. They saw him spat on. You have to be willing to deal with that. And a lot of times we just want to deal with our struggle in private. That doesn't happen. It happens publicly.
Wow. That's so good. You said something that everybody's talking about on Facebook Live, being sober in God. And that's so powerful, because that's where we need to be. This is the wrong season to be drunk. This is the wrong season to be drunk with power, the wrong season to be drunk with influence. Because when you remain sober in God, it always directs the glory back to him. And no matter what platforms we stand, no matter what doors we walk through, no matter how many planes we get on, how many 5-star hotels we stay in, all the great things that come with ministry, people don't understand there is another side to it. And that's the part that they lust after. That's the part that people long for. When you walk into the church, that you get ushered up to the front, that you get the towels, the juice, the honorariums, but they don't understand the nights that you have to cry. The nights that you have to battle with depression.
Yes.
Because critics, especially church critics, are the most underachieved people in the world.
Yeah.
The people that have the most to say have done the least. And you want to refrain from putting hands on folk and cussing folk. And it can get to a point where you just like, you know what? But I celebrate the fact that you have survived your storm. And I celebrate the fact that you've made it to the other side. Now, that is not to say there won't be more storms. That's not to say there won't be. But I do know this, from watching you over the few years, you're built for this. And you, again, you represent the kingdom well, and you represent New York and Jersey, I guess. You represent. No, I'm just playing, because I got a lot of good friends in Jersey. I love y'all, Jersey. Jersey in the building. Jersey in the building. But I could talk to you all day, Tiff, but unfortunately there is a time limit on this show. So if people want to get in contact with you, how do they get in contact with you? You've blessed so many people on this interview. You got to see what's happening. But if people want to find you, Tiff, how can they get at you?
They can find me on Facebook, Tiiffany Andrews. I have 2 pages now, which is this is so different for me.
Come on here. Come on here. Come on, 2 pages.
Tiiffany E. Andrews. Fan page. Everybody can be a part of that page. I will engage with you. I'm not one of those people, even when having the pain, where I don't contact you. There's so many messages, so I will get through them if I don't get to you right away. Because, Jason, the other thing I experienced was this, and I'm saying to let you go, is that people get an attitude when I cannot respond to them right away.
I'm gonna be honest. I got mad at you too. I'm sorry. I'm repenting. I'm sorry. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Tiiffany E. Andrews fan page. You can go over to IG, Tiiffany E. Andrews Ministries. And we just love you. On Twitter, Tiiffany Andrews, everything is very basic. That's my name and who I am. And I did that on purpose. What you see is what you get. I'm not perfect, but I love God. And my testament is really true. My misery really did birth my ministry. Don't give up on your misery, because it's birthing something in you that you cannot see. And one thing I will say in closing is that I thank God that God did not allow me to die in the season where I wanted to die.
Wow. That's amazing. And guess what? There's so many people. There's millions of people now. And you know, a lot of folks say that, but it's not true. But you really have touched millions now. And that's an amazing thing, Tiff, that I've watched God bring you from where he's brought you from and now put you in this place. And again, we want you to know that we're so proud of you, that we stand with you, and that we're cheering on the sidelines, and we're looking forward to your new music. We're looking forward to turning it up and playing it on this station. And I'm telling you, anytime you want to come back, anything that you're doing, we want to help you promote it. You know your brother. I love pushing other people. I love pushing other gifts. So whatever I can do to help you, Tiff, on this journey, you already know you got it without even asking. And guys, thank you guys for tuning in to Face the Truth with your boy, Pastor Jason Hendrickson. Again, this was the one and only Tiiffany Andrews from Sunday's Best from New York. Yeah, I said it, from New York and New Jersey. We're going to give Jersey some love too. But we want to thank God for her, and we want you to look out. Again, if you want to connect with Tiiffany, you can get her on social media. Just put in her name, Tiiffany Andrews Ministries. Book her, and make sure you take care of my sister, because if you don't take care of her, you got to answer to me. All right? Tiff, we love you. And just say this for me, Tiff. Thank you for listening to Face the Truth with Jason Hendrickson. Come on, say that right there.
Thank you for listening to Face the Truth with Jason Hendrickson.
You put on your white girl voice too. That was good. Yo, Tiff, I'm out. Listen, again, you've been listening to Face the Truth with your boy Jason Hendrickson here on Faith Expressions Gospel Radio, where we play that Jesus music. Now we get ready to hear my brand new single, Because You're Great. We end the show with this song every week, and why not? It's that good. I love y'all, and we will hear and talk to you guys next week. The Lord bless you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Again, Tiff, we love you. Thank you so much. Peace, everybody.
We proclaim how great you are and tell of the wonderful things you've done.
You've been listening to Face the Truth with Jason Henderson, heard each Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Mountain, and 6 p.m. Pacific on Faith Expressions Gospel Radio. It's where we play that Jesus music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.